I'm about to have 4 surgeries this year. Let's talk about each one of them. So I recently went to the doctor. My doctor that has done a few of my surgeries so far in the past few years. And we ended up coming up with a plan for this year. We want 4 major surgeries. The first one that we really want to get done is a surgery on my neck. I've had surgery on my neck before. You can still see the last one there, but I feel like I didn't get enough skin. Even though I can now rotate my head, which I couldn't do that before because of how tight it is, I can feel it getting tighter, and the newer nose is still being pulled. You can see the pull right there. So we are looking into adding a big patch of synthetic skin. For people that don't know what that is, I don't know what it is either, but I think it's called Integra. And when that gets added, it fuses with the rest of the skin. The only thing that is missing is the top layer of skin that normally goes on top of the neck. So we're still gonna have to take some skin from somewhere around my body to add there, but I feel like that would save us a lot of space. That's like the first major surgery that we're thinking of doing, but it's not the most aggressive one. I also have scoliosis, and it's not good. It's pretty bad. I have x-rays over there and a CD. I don't know how to reveal them because nothing I have has a CD player or whatever those are called. But if I ever get them revealed, I'll show them to you guys. We plan on adding skin to my back as well, which will end up adjusting my body a bit. I might get a little bit taller, which will be fantastic. I wouldn't mind being a little bit taller. But yeah, when I had another doctor, it was a neuro-orthopedic surgeon, look at me. He was like, oh God, I don't know how to answer some of these questions. So then he referred me to another dude that knows a little bit more than he did, which is not a good sign, but also a good sign that he didn't, just answer questions that he didn't know how to answer. But that means it's pretty complex. And I hope he's able to figure out a way to help me in that regard. That's probably going to be the toughest one. Not because the skin being added will be tough. I'll heal from that pretty quickly. But I know that my skeletal structure will end up shifting. And it's painful when you feel the shifting going on. So I don't know. I guess I'll be on opioids for a bit. I need to get ready to go to the gym. So you guys are going to come with me. And while I do that. I just made it to my local gym. I'm about to have a leg workout. And the legs are also one of the areas that I plan on having more surgeries on. I had 4 surgeries last year as well. Well, technically 2, but we added 4 areas of skin onto my hips and my inner thigh. And then one of them was on my back. The legs are also an area that I'm trying to work on this year. I have one thigh that is a lot tighter than the other one because of how tight the scars have constricted. And it doesn't really allow the growth and the development of the muscle to be as visible as it would be if the scars were not there. Imagine a boa constrictor restricting your thigh from being able to flex, basically. That's how tight it is. Now, you can feel the muscle flexing underneath, but it's so tight on top of it that it does impair some mobility that you may have there. So that is another thing that I'm working on. So the 4th surgery that I plan on getting is actually on my wrist. It's the This might become the first surgery because it's probably the easiest one to get accomplished. But as you can tell, I have a very tight scar on my hand that kind of pulls my hand a little bit this way, a little bit to the right, kind of outward, because of just how tight it is. And you can see even further how constricting it is when I'm pulling against it. And it does affect rotation and a little bit on the bone structure. It kind of hurts sometimes, especially when it's cold like it is right now in Texas. The bones for the ring finger on this hand kind of hurt sometimes because that's exactly where it's pulling the bone back. You can see that. And that might actually also help with the overall structure of the hand. But those are basically the 4 surgeries that I plan on getting this year. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all of them done at this year. I'm thinking 3 are very likely that they will be able to get accomplished, which would be the wrist, the neck, and the back. The biggest issue with the one on the thigh, even though it's not the hardest one, is that we need a lot of skin. And normally, the skin that is used on me is my own skin. Even if we use synthetic skin, that skin does not have the top layer of skin. So they would still need to get that skin from me, which still constricts. You know, we're working with the doctor. We're going to see what we actually end up coming up with. What's the perfect solution for my body? Because that's the main thing that I need in order for me to continue to live life comfortably, which I haven't been doing recently because of how tight my body's been feeling, especially because I'm working out and trying to grow my arms and my legs and everything. It makes everything tighter, so it hurts. And I could stop, but also I want to feel strong. So I'm not going to stop. Instead, I'm going to force the doctors to fix me up and force my insurance company to pay up. We don't want a Luigi situation going on here, but I hope they pay everything. Because, you know, it is tough when you have a little bit of medical debt. And it's even tougher when you have a lot of medical debt. So we'll see where that goes. But that's basically everything I'm looking to work on this year. If you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comment section. And wish me luck on all those surgeries. Follow for the journey. I do plan on recording some of those. And it looks like I might be on a TV show that we might shoot late March, early April. You should follow for that, for updates on that as well. I'll keep you guys posted. Bye-bye.